One of the most common industries that we place people into is recruitment, from junior level all the way to senior level. And the job titles that you typically have in recruitment is recruitment consultant or associate recruitment consultant. So what is recruitment? What does it entail? It's pretty much exactly like being a sports agent, but in the business world. So as a recruitment consultant, you work for a recruitment agency who hires a bunch of recruitment consultants. And as a consultant, your job is to go out and find businesses who might be hiring individuals or have plans of hiring staff. And your job is to convince that particular business to use you, the recruitment consultant, for their hiring needs. Okay? Once you've done that, they sign your terms. Typically, a recruitment agency will charge anywhere from 15 to 25% off the person's salary. As a consultant, you get a commission on that 15 or 25%. I'll come back to the money part in a second. Okay, so once you've won the business over, they want to use you for their hiring needs. Perfect. Now you got to go to market and you got to find the candidate or the staff member. So you got to do a lot of headhunting, a lot of networking, a lot of reaching out to candidates, and you got to try and sell them that particular business that you represent. Why should they work here? What's the opportunity? What's the salary? What's the progression? Etc. etc. Once you find somebody who's interested, you connect them with the hiring manager at that company. You organize interviews, first stage, second stage, third stage, offer stage, and throughout the whole time you're negotiating. After the first stage, hey, Mr. Candidate, what did you think of the role? What did you like? What don't you like? Same thing with the client. Hey, Mr. Client, what did you think of my candidate over here? What's great about him? What's not? Where can they improve on the second interview if you'd like to progress them? So it's constant going back and negotiating. That is recruitment in a nutshell. The most common areas of recruitment that we place people into is finance and IT. Finance and IT are typically one of the highest paid industries out there. Most people are earning six figures plus. So therefore, as a recruitment consultant, your fees are going to be higher, right? So remember I said earlier, as a recruitment consultant, you're charging 15 to 25% off the salary. If you're working on administrative office support roles, I mean they come with a lot more quantity, so you make money that way. But 60, 70K is typically the salary. Whereas IT and finance, most of the time, it's higher salaries, therefore higher fees for yourself. So 200K, 150. You do the maths on the 15 to 25%. It's a lot of money. So that is essentially what a recruitment consultant does. We've got plenty of recruitment agencies that we've partnered with across the finance and IT sector. And you know what? You can have a very lucrative career in the recruitment space. On average, most commonly in the last 4.5 years since I've been running the business, we've placed a number of individuals, athletes of all levels, someone who's maybe been an elite athlete at high school level to a professional athlete, those that come with sales experience, those that are just entering the corporate sector in the first instance. Remember, companies partner with us for the mindset of the individual, the grit, the drive, the competitive nature. That's what they partner with us for. But on average, in the last 4.5 years, we've placed a number of individuals into finance and IT recruitment agencies, and on average, the high performers have made around 200K plus in salary, at least. So it's one of those jobs that, being a recruitment consultant, you could make 200K plus within 12 to 24 months, whereas other industries, being a doctor or an engineer, you got to go to school. It takes a long time to get to that salary. But being a recruitment consultant, you could turn your life around financially quick, and plenty of examples. I'll send you some testimonials as well if you're interested in exploring this career. Plenty of examples of candidates that we've placed into these roles where some have made 300K plus, some have made 450K. It can be a very, very lucrative career as long as you're willing to do the work. So it's making phone calls, getting out to meetings, networking. It's a lot of proactive work. If you're scared of proactive work and get in front of people, doing a little bit of cold calling, reaching out, negotiating, influencing, this role is not for you. One thing it'll do, it'll transform your communication skills, your negotiation skills, and your influencing skills. So you can have a very, 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 very lucrative career in the recruitment sector, focusing more on the finance and IT side of things. And we partner with businesses that really have an amazing onboarding and training program. They're really good culture, and they value the individual's career progression and getting better. So if you're willing to put the work in, they'll work with you. So if you want a career in the recruitment sector, get in touch with me, alex@athletetobusiness.com.au, or message me on LinkedIn if that's how we've connected.